Hey guys, good morning. How are y'all doing? I had no intentions on doing a video today, but I need to journal what I'm going through on this GLP-1. Tirzepatide is what I'm taking. Tirzepatide compound. Y'all, it's been good. It's been weird. Like my body felt weird. Like day one when I took it, it was in the afternoon when I took it. It was probably around 5 or so when I took it. Because I didn't want to wait until the following day to take it. I said, I'm going to go ahead and take it now because I wanted to start it on a Wednesday for it to be weight day Wednesday, meaning I'm going to weigh myself. I'm going to weigh myself probably every day, but I'm not going to lie about that. But I'm going to journal it for every Wednesday that I do a video where I'm showing you if I'm staying the same, if I'm gaining, if I'm losing, is it working? Because I know a lot of people are researching and trying to figure out which one is best for them or if any is best for them. So let me back up. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Tommy. Of course, that's my nickname, Tommy. As you can see, I have changed the channel name to Simply Tommy's Life. It was Tommy Bites Life, but now it's Simply Tommy's Life. Some of you probably came over from my other channel, my main channel, which is Tommy Bites TV Homestead. So I wanted to take the bites out. I wanted to just focus on me because the other channel is really focusing on everything that's going on around the world. But here's the thing, over here on this channel, Simply Tommy's Life, is just that, Simply Tommy's Life. And Tommy is short for Thomasine. So I am on this journey because I need to be on this journey. I have tried it on my own time and time again, and while I have lost weight, I haven't lost enough weight where it matters. Like if you were to chart me with what I weigh now and the height that I am, it would chart me at being obese. And it's one thing to know that, and it's another when you hear your doctor tell you, you know, you need to try to get some of this weight off so that we can get you off of some of this medication. Back in 2002, I was diagnosed with lupus, but it wasn't a severe form of lupus. I guess it's different types of lupus and stuff like that. It's what I have going on is not affecting my organs at this moment, and I pray that it never does. And actually, in doing blood work all the time, the lupus is getting better, honestly, because they can barely detect it. But the fibromyalgia is definitely there. Having that autoimmune, and when I was diagnosed in 2002 after having my son, they put me on steroids. I was small. They put me on steroids, and I always heard the steroids blow you up. But when you hurting, you're like, okay, I'll take it, whatever. And then I just started blowing up. And then I got into depression. Depression was because, and I'm married. I have 4 children. I have 7 grandkids now. But during that time, I was going through a depression from multiple things. If you want to know about that, I was about to tell you about it. But if you want to know about that, then let me know in the comments and I'll do a whole separate video on that. But the depression of life and things that go along with it, personal and not, the not being the steroids, that was depressing me. I guess it's the cortisone or something like that. And then plus overeating, because I ate for every emotion. If I'm happy, girl, let's go get something to eat. If I'm sad, I'm eating. Whatever it is, I'm eating. I even started my original channel, Time Bites. I started that doing mukbangs because my son was trying to get me out of a depression because he noticed I was depressed, always staying in my room. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I felt. I was tired of being in pain. At that time, me and my husband, we were going through a lot. And it was weighing on me, and it was showing on me. My skin had gotten darker, and I had gained weight, and you could see it, and I could feel it, because simple things that I was doing, because I was still active, because my son was Pop Warner football, and I was team mom, and volunteering at every practice. With that, my daughter, she ended up starting cheer, so I was busy with that. It was a lot. Time and years go past, and the next thing you know, you look and you're like, how did you get like this? And you're not happy with how you look, especially if you've been small before. You're not happy with how you look, and I want to change that. And so I have been putting off doing a GLP-1, anything, Ozempic, anything. I even had someone in my comments on my other channel, and I don't know if they were being rude or just knowing that I wanted to lose weight, saying you should try Ozempic. And of course, you know, when you're overweight, you take it as an insult. But I don't think it was meant to be an insult. But it was an eye-opener, because it made me look back at that video of me in the garden and seeing the back fat and just not liking what I saw. And the thing is, I had cataracts, and I still do in this eye. I just had this surgery on this eye, so I can see fine now. I'm 20/20 over here, y'all, so they say. But I think I was seeing myself in that fog, because when you have cataracts, everything looks a little foggy. It looks like it's smoky. Like if you saw somebody smoking something outside, that's how you're looking through that vision. And I think that's how I saw myself. I didn't really see myself. And I promise you, the same day, the day after I had the surgery on my eye, I literally looked in the mirror at myself and saw myself and said, how the hell did you get like this? How did you let yourself get like this? Even though I knew how I did. And listen, people can have depression and things about them they don't like, but they still go through their day. They still, smile. They still, not everybody just retreats. Like sometimes I retreated, but you have to keep going when you have kids, right? A 3-year-old will soon be 23-year-old on the 30th of this month. And then my 20-year-old still lives at home. My 23-year-old, he just graduated college. He's an engineer, and he decided he wanted to get his own place. He has been the motivation, because he stays fit. Of course, I told y'all he played football, but he still works out as if he does play football. So he keeps his body right. And he even wrote out something on a piece of wood, a plan for me. I was like, be my trainer, be my trainer. But I wouldn't stick to it, okay? But at this moment, I think it takes you being fed up with where you are and tired of where you are to say, I got to do something. No matter what, I got to do something. And I don't want to do surgery. So now if I lose all this weight and the skin is there, yeah, I'll do surgery then. But I need to get this weight off. I need to get down to at least 129, 30 is my goal for my height. So I'm only 5'4". I hope that this encourages someone out there who just don't know what to do. And not saying that GLP-1s will be right for you, but please do your research if it's something that you're thinking about doing. I can tell the difference. Like I don't feel like I've lost any weight, because I got on a scale this morning, and mind you, I hadn't done the number 2, and that's another thing. Oh my gosh. But I hadn't done the number 2, so my weight was the same. It was still 184, like when I weighed in when I took the first shot. Okay, y'all, so I'm back at home from my walk, and I'm about to weigh myself. I just used the bathroom, finally, and look where I'm at. I have lost 3 pounds since Wednesday, and today is Saturday. What's that? Thursday, 3 days, and I lost 3 pounds. And that was on Wednesday. Today is Saturday. I should have lost some weight by now. Normally I would have, because I'm a very regular girl. I know I'm extraordinary, but I'm a regular girl. As my husband said, girl, you stay in the bathroom. But anyway, this shot will make you not stay in the bathroom unless you are drinking plenty of water. So I'm going to have to definitely, and I drink a lot of water all day long, but this requires you to drink even more, in my opinion. Even though you can drink what your weight is, you might want to drink a little bit more. And you also want to find something that's going to help you. So the Mago had been helping me before I started the GLP-1, and then all of a sudden is like, girl, you got to take a few extra of those, or Miralax, the gummies, or something like that I bought. But I also have a probiotic. I think it's important to have a probiotic, a digestive enzyme, and I found 2. They seem to be working okay, but I think it's the water intake that I definitely have to pick up even more water than I was already drinking. And I have electrolytes in my water. The best electrolyte for me to use, honestly, these, because it's just cheaper to buy the packs like this right here from Sam's Club. It usually lasts me a month, but I think it's not going to last me a month now because I'm going to be drinking more of it. But anyway, these work better for me than the LMNT, because the LMNT is I feel like it's high on salt. And if you have high blood pressure, I don't think that's the right thing for you to take. Now, if you don't have high blood pressure, that would be an excellent way to get that electrolyte in. But me having high blood pressure, before I was doing the GLP-1, I was doing the LMNT, and I had to stop doing it because I was like, why is my blood pressure continuing to go up? But I'm taking my medication. But apparently it probably was because of, and now we need salt in our body, but when you have high blood pressure, you need to really watch that. So definitely consult with your doctor. But I had to stop taking that. And now I do this Propel right here. This was highly recommended. The nutritionist said that this was the best one to take if you were going to take one. Different flavors. But anyway, this is good. And I've been trying to get the protein in, because you need the protein. Everybody say you need the protein. You got to have the protein to lose weight. You got to have this. Oh my gosh. When you start taking this GLP-1, I heard people say that it suppresses your appetite, but it suppresses your appetite. Like, I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon, because I remember when I took the shot, I was like, I don't know how long it's going to take for this to take effect, for me to not be thinking about food all the time, which was an issue. But on day 2, on Thursday, I didn't really think about a lot of food. And when I'm driving and I'm doing Spark and stuff, I snack. I like to snack. I like to munch. I like to crunch. I'm that chick. So, with that being said, I have to have so much protein in this. Your appetite is already suppressed. It's hard to get it in. Oh my gosh. So I'm like, okay, I can't just snack on anything. For one, this stuff ain't cheap. These GLP-1s ain't cheap. At least what I'm doing, the Tirzepatide is not cheap, but it is like better. They say it's better than Ozempic. They say it's better than all of them, honestly. So that's why I'm doing it. And then I saw results with other people, and I'm like, I like their results more so than the other results. But I know everybody's body's different, so how you react to it and how you do on it matters. What you do while you're doing the GLP-1s matters. So you're gonna still have to exercise. I have been walking. I lost 10 pounds before I even started the GLP-1. So I'm actually walking now while I'm editing this video. And my God, look at me in this light. Look at all of this gray. Y'all, I don't want to go gray. I don't want to go gray. I got to find me a hairstylist or somebody here in North Carolina. Or I'm going to have to drive all the way back to South Carolina to the girl that used to do my hair and get this stuff dyed. This is crazy. I didn't realize how white it was. OM to the G. Oh my God. So I know I can lose this weight, but I needed help. I couldn't get past 184, 182. And I want to be, you know, I want to be a 70s girl. I want to be in the 170s. And I haven't been there. I haven't seen it. And I want to go beyond that because my goal weight is 130, 129. So I found these snacks here that other people recommended. And I find that I'm going out getting stuff that other people recommend. And I need to pause on that because this stuff is expensive. And I may not like it. It may not work for me. So I'm saying that to you so you're not out here spending all your money up. So I told y'all I'm a snack girl. When I'm driving, if I get bored, I want a snack. But I mean, it's not like I'm hungry right now. I don't feel the urge to eat. Like last night, in day 2, I had to make myself eat because this stuff is really suppressing. Although I feel like I want to go up. I had my consult. They told me I was going to start at 2.5 milligrams. Now, when they sent it to me, it said 0.31 milligrams injection. So that's what I had to inject. And I was confused because I was thinking that 0.31 was less than 2.5, but it's actually not. It's actually more. I had to watch a video of the doctor explaining why the difference is like that on certain syringes and how it throws people off because people think it's not, they're taking less or they're taking more when it's, you know, actually this. You're actually drawing down to the number, how my syringe is set up with the numbers. I'm drawing down to the 3 and then 1 pinch under it to make it 3.1. But I really do want to go up to 5. And I know if I go up to 5, and I'm already struggling now with the suppression and making myself eat because I know I got to eat. Now, I'm fasting this morning because I like fasting. I don't like really eating in the morning. And I like fasting. But with fasting, that means you're knocking out one of your chances to get protein in. So therefore, you're going to have to really hike that protein up for lunch and for dinner and in your snacks. So for snacks, getting back to that, I saw a girl, I told you, when you see people, you like, okay, well, I'm going to try that. These little bags here are expensive. They are so expensive. I need some light. This is it's like a 1.1 ounce bag and it has 19 grams of protein though. This one has 19. These are protein chips by Quest, okay? I haven't tried the spicy sweet chili yet, but I have tried these here. These have 18 grams of protein and I have tried these. These are good. Okay, these are the nacho flavor, like Doritos. These are good. So I'm looking forward to trying this with, I bought some chicken salad from Sam's yesterday, which has, how much protein was in it? 12 grams or something like that. So I have these in case I want a snack, if I want to chew, whatever. Then I got these from the dollar store. So these, I recommend trying the individual ones to see if it's something. I got it upside down. And I'm not sponsored, but Quest, if you want to sponsor me, feel free to hit me up in my email. But anyway, these right here are expensive. Like a bag of 4 would be $9 at Walmart. The back of these, sodium is 290, sugar is 1, protein is 19 grams. Total fat 5 grams. And that's another thing. You need fat while you're on the GLP-1s. and you need to be eating the protein, because the thing is, with the weight loss that you're going to have, eventually you're going to have it. I know eventually I'm going to have it. I'm telling myself that because I believe it. I'm going to have the results that I want, but I need to also maintain muscle mass. And to do that, I need the protein. Okay, so these are beef jerky right here from the Dollar Tree. Well, $1.25 and plus store. And these have 50 calories. Oh, by the way, the chips have 140 calories. These have 50 calories. The protein is 7. Carbs is 4. Really have fallen in love with the Korean barbecue. I haven't been able to find this in the store in big bags, but I guess the small bags will work because it's portioned. So this is 50 calories for this one pack. It does have 5 grams of sugar, but that's still under 9, so that's pretty good. And protein, it only has 4, but that's 4 as opposed to eating something that has none. This is another good thing here. I got some last night, 4 of these for $9, because Sam's don't have the caramel in the big boxes for $26. And I wasn't gonna drive close to an hour to get that, but it is what it is. This has 30 grams of protein in it. So although you don't want to drink every meal to get your protein in, you do want to eat some food. And I am being intentional. It matters. I'm being intentional. The intentional part of it is, to my knowledge, intentionally, I have never eaten cottage cheese. But the past 2 nights, I bought some cottage cheese. And now I know I should have bought the high fat, but I bought the low fat. So until I go through that, then I'll get the high fat. But anyway, cottage cheese, a half a cup protein that has in it, but it has a lot of protein in it. 12 or 14, something like that. But anyway, cottage cheese, eggs with cheese, bacon, onions, bell pepper. I ate that and put a little bit of salsa on it. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm like, girl, you've been sleeping on this cottage cheese. It made the eggs even more fluffier than if you used milk. And of course, cheese has protein in it as well. So I ate that for 2 nights in a row. I ate some oatmeal, which has not the little small packs, but the regular oats. They had 4 grams of protein in them. I ate that with some blueberries, some bacon on the side. I had bacon bits in my eggs. Listen, I wasn't even hungry, but I ate it. So I'm honestly not hungry, and I couldn't think of what I was going to eat because I got here a little late. This is actually oats, but it turned purple because I cooked the blueberries in the oats. That's 4 grams of protein. Well, 5 with the blueberries, because blueberries only have 1. The oats had 4. And then over here we have the salsa, which has 1 gram of protein. And the eggs have 14. I had 2 eggs, and then I have ricotta. I keep saying ricotta. Cottage cheese in there, half a cup, and that gave me, how many? 14. And then the bacon, I got 12 with that. And then the liver mush, I don't know. I don't even know if that has protein. I guess it does have protein, but I don't know how much. So I also have some of this right here in my coffee right here. And I have my water that has a little bit of electrolyte in it, but it's mainly just water now. And I'm going to try to eat, even though I'm not hungry. I knew I had to eat it. I'm like, for what I'm paying with this stuff, every time I have to order one of these things, and I've only ordered it once, but the company that I'm working with, I paid them for 3 months to have access to the nutritionist and a consultation, have access to a doctor as well. So that was an extra fee, but you don't have to do that. You can go through other places. So, and then you got to pay for your medication. So it wasn't cheap. And, but it's worth it in my opinion, because you think about the doctor bills that you have, because I just got one in the mail from when I had to go to the emergency room, and from when I had to stay in the hospital, and for them to run all these tests on my heart and all this other stuff, because my blood pressure was through the roof. So weighing it out, I think if I can get this weight off and get healthy, definitely save me a lot of money from having an emergency room bill, in my opinion. So this video is longer than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a 10-minute video and turned out to be a 30-minute video. And I didn't even know what I was really going to talk about. I didn't plan it out, other than I wanted to talk about how I'm feeling on it and how I'm doing on it, and why I wanted to start using a GLP-1. Do I feel like I'm cheating? No. From losing weight? No. I don't. I think before I started, I felt like I would be cheating myself. But I decided to lose as much as I could lose on my own. And when the scales stopped moving, I said, okay, now it's time. Now it's time to kick into high gear. And that's what I feel this is going to do, is kick me into high gear and get me to where I want to be, and feel good about my body, feel good about myself, all those things. So y'all, leave your comments down below if you're on the journey, if you've started taking any kind of GLP-1. Let me know how it's going for you. You're going to see more of this content on this channel, because that's my journey. That's what I'm doing every single day. I'm also driving Spark too, so you're going to see that as well. But and then you'll see like my grandkids whenever I pick them up, because it's been a minute, because I haven't been able to drive all the way to South Carolina. I'm in North Carolina, because I haven't seen them in a minute other than FaceTime. So y'all, again, leave your comments down below, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to Simply Tommy's Life. I do want to do some fall camping, but that would depend on if I get another vehicle. Right now I'm sitting in my husband's work truck and not driving his Jeep. That just would not be comfortable for solo camping, because you can't lay down. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like. It does help support the channel and get me out to more people, and let's grow the community over here. Y'all take care. Bye.
We might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
People knew her by her will, to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, your afterglow.
It's really pretty from here though, because ain't no sun glaring. The water's even pretty. This is a small, 2-day vacation. Not really a vacation, but we're at the beach, because my son goes to school down here. We're in Myrtle Beach right now. He's not with us though. He's packing up his apartment but I wanted to come on and say thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, all of the channels that I have.
Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave, allow yourself some grace. You can have it, just like the wind, just let it pass through.